Welcome, this is Julie. Today we will be moving through this full body stretch, and this will be a great daily routine that you can do. So find a comfortable space and we'll get right into it. Let's close our eyes and just take a moment to take a couple deep breaths. Just find the flow and rhythm of our breathing. Then we'll open our eyes, interlace the fingers behind our back. Inhale, lifting into the chest, looking up. Then exhale, neutral back. Again, inhale, puffing out the chest, lifting the chin and the gaze. Exhale, coming back. And inhale, lifting into the chest. And exhale. A couple more times. Inhale, exhale. Deep breath in. And releasing the hands. Inhale, lifting the arms overhead, side bending to the left. And I'll just turn around so you can see from the front. So we're lifting up through the spine, then exhale, bending. We're not sinking into the spine here. Bring the top arm close to the ear, lengthening all the way out through the fingertips. Deep breath in and long exhale. Inhale, lifting the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twisting over to the right. And one more time, deep breath in. Long exhale out through the nose, releasing. Let's come onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Inhale, we'll arch the spine. Exhale, tucking the toes, pushing back to downwards facing dog. Inhale, setting the knees down. Once again, inhale, arching. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward dog. Big breath in, inhale. And exhale, back to downward facing dog and lifting the right leg up. And then we'll bend that right knee, open up into the hip joint here. Then we'll do some bend and extensions of the leg. So exhale, we'll keep the leg bent. Inhale, we'll lengthen. Exhale, bending. Inhale, lengthening. A little bit fast motions here. Try to keep the knee lifted high. Inhale, extend through the leg, setting it back down, lowering onto hands and knees, rounding the spine, and pushing back downwards facing dog, lifting the left leg. Holding it, bending the knee, opening up into that hip joint. Active legs here. Take those bend and extensions, extending and bending, extending and bending, and keep going. Squaring off the hips, extending through that left leg and setting it back down, dropping the knees. We'll dip the hips forward into a cobra position, keeping the glutes nice and active to protect the low back, rolling the shoulders back and down. And then we'll lower onto our belly, place the hands next to the shoulders, and we'll do some small baby cobra lifts. So inhale, lifting, still keeping a nice bend in the elbows, and gently lowering. So small baby cobra push-ups. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Inhale. And this time extending all the way. So increasing the range of motion. Inhale, lifting to the full cobra this time. You can look up towards the sky if you want to increase the range of motion as well. So inhale, lifting, maybe looking up. Exhale, lowering back down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. Inhale, lifting, and this time you can choose to bend the knees as well. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lifting and bending the knees, pulling them close to the head. Exhale. Just make sure you don't feel any tension in the spine here. Couple more rounds in your own pace. And release. Let's push back to child's pose. Just give the back a little break. Inhale, rolling up, tabletop position. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg up, three-legged dog, bending the knee, opening the hip. Let's pull that right knee through between the hands, finding our pigeon pose. And just lift the chest a little bit higher, getting the right placement of the hips. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, we'll fold from the hips. Inhale, lifting the chest up. Exhale, folding. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. So we're taking these pigeon hinges a couple more times. And on your next exhalation, lowering completely. We'll stay here, taking a couple deep breaths. And just remembering to reconnect with that flow of breathing. So long inhale in through the nose, and an even long exhale out through the nose. Inhale, walking the chest up. We'll bend the back knee. And you can stay here. Or you can reach the right arm over, maybe grabbing onto the foot. And again, you can either choose to stay here, or you can add some small dynamic pulses like I'm doing. Releasing that twist. Tucking the left toes under, pushing back downwards, facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, bending the knee, opening the hip, pulling the left leg through between the hands. Getting high on the fingertips, lifting the chest up. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hinging. And keep going. And on your next exhalation, releasing, relaxing. Inhale, pushing the chest back up. Bend the right knee, reaching that left arm back, maybe grabbing onto the foot, maybe adding those dynamic pulses of the leg. Just a couple options, nothing mandatory. Alright, let's release that right leg, setting the hands, tucking the right toes under, pushing back to downwards facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, setting the knees down into tabletop position. We'll come into a standing position on our knees. You can hold supporting the low back, and we'll bend back into a supported camel. Exhale as we bend back. Inhale, lifting back up. Dynamic movements first. So exhale. Inhale, lifting. Really trying to open up into the upper back area. and not as much as the low spine. And this time we'll hold. You can hold supporting the low back. If you can reach the heels, you can drop the hands onto the heels. Maybe you can extend out through the ankles. That will take you a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Long exhale out. Tensing the body. Inhale, lifting. Long exhale. Tabletop position. Inhale, we'll step the right foot to the outside of the mat. So to the outside of the right hand as well. And taking a low lizard. Actively pushing the hips a little bit forward, keeping a nice straight spine here. Slight engagement of the legs. Pushing the left hand into the ground. Inhale, we'll reach the right arm up towards the sky, letting the gaze follow. Inhale, finding length all the way up to the fingertips. Long exhale, pulling the navel into the spine. We'll reach that right arm back, maybe bending the left knee, and maybe grabbing onto the foot. If you can't reach the foot, no worries. You can just keep the hand and the foot pulling towards each other. And then you'll use a little bit more active flexibility here. Exhale, releasing. Setting both hands back down, tucking the left toes, lifting the knee. High lizard. You can gently rock back and forth. And think of the back knees pulling up and back. The legs are pulling in opposite directions. Setting the left knee down, pushing back the tabletop position. Let's switch the sides. Stepping the left leg to the outside of the mat. Low lizard. Pushing the right hand firmly into the ground. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Taking a twist. Big breath in. Long exhale out. One more breath. Reaching that left arm back. Bending the right knee, reaching for that foot. Whether you're holding or not. Alright, let's release, setting the left hand back down, tucking the toes of the right foot, lifting the knee, rocking back and forth. Setting the right knee back, bring the knees together. Now let's sit onto our heels. Inhale, we'll lift arms overhead. Exhale, we'll place the left hand on the outside of the right knee, the right hand behind us, looking over our shoulder. Just a gentle twist here. Any sort of spinal twists and movements is very good to practice daily. Inhale, extending the arms overhead. Exhale, taking the opposite side. Inhale, releasing. And interlacing the hands behind the head, pulling the elbows back. We'll take some rotations. So exhale, rotating over to the right. Inhale back to middle. Exhale, rotating over to the left. Take them a little bit fast-paced here. Releasing the hands. And then we'll extend the legs out in front of ourselves, flexing the feet. Then we'll place the right leg over the left. With the left arm, we'll hug the right knee into the chest. Inhale, lifting up high through the spine. Exhale, taking a twist, looking over the right shoulder. So a little deeper twist now. Try to visualize yourself twisting from the bottom of the spine and letting that movement ripple all the way through the spine. Releasing, stepping the left foot over the right, pulling that left knee into chest. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twisting. And release. Extending the left leg out. Inhale, lifting the arms overhead. Exhale, we'll take a forward fold. The pelvis is rolling forward and pulling down towards the thighs. And the gaze on the toes. Long breath in. Long exhale. Inhale, releasing a forward fold. And then coming onto your back to find a lying position. We'll lie in our Shavasana for a short moment. And just resting the eyes, relaxing the body, relaxed natural breath. You can stay here as long as you want to. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.